MSTR is trending up 8.23%. This is Tuesday, the 18th of November, 2025. Bitcoin is equally up around 1% or thereabout. So has Bitcoin bottomed? Has MSTR bottomed? That's the question now. Yeah, let's see now. What we can begin with options. Options. Let's see whether there's any um, reasonable amount of short or rather open interests going through. Let's see. These will expire this Friday. Okay. Let's see what we have. 225, 220 has yeah, gradually coming into the money. Okay. They're looking at 215, it seems. For some reason, they're alternating the strikes. Yeah. Okay. There must be something there they're doing. There must be something there they're doing. Let's see what we have on the November 28th. Would it be any different? Let's see what we have here. Okay, they are a lot lighter than usual. Okay, Bitcoin is equally has seemed to have bounced. Okay, the extrapolation is saying for the MSTR that this bounce, or rather, actually, it's actually saying that no weakness may continue till Friday, and then from Monday, the 24th of November, maybe we might see a bounce, but it's not going to go beyond its 40-day moving average. There isn't any sufficient conviction that it might go ahead and retest the previous highs. But regardless, the algo seem to be reiterating this projection of 257, 258.60. It's been reiterating it. If it closes above it, then it might go ahead and retest 268.90. And that probability, the probability of it retesting 268 is very high. Probability of it retesting 255 equally very high as well. 242 equally very high, but we've been dealing with paradoxes. These projections are very, very high. Probabilities of them printing very high, even 225 here. The closing price, I think, on Wednesday the 12th, we've been dealing with these paradoxes, where cases where we find near peaks with very high probabilities, but in the midst of the selling pressure and profit taking and all sort of things going on around Bitcoin, yeah, the odds of them happening statistically is very high, but you and I know that maybe not. They're not. They may not really happen. They may not really happen anytime soon. Even though as things stand right now, the latest indications is that maybe Bitcoin may have found a bottom. Some are saying they're seeing hallmarks of a bottom, coming up or printing. But the point I'm trying to make is that we've seen the sort of paradoxes where we see very high statistical probabilities in the midst of profit taking, and profit taking has been going on in crypto assets, software and AI stocks, and this all of them began, especially last week. But we'll see how it goes. Momentum here is expected to pick up from Thursday or even before that. Yeah, Thursday the night, Thursday the 20th. That's when momentum is expected to pick up and expected to reach its peak by the 4th of December. Okay, by then, by Thursday, the stock is expected to cross over its 10-day moving average. That moving average is dropping very fast, 3.123, sorry, 1.28, roughly 1.3 points every day. So we'll see how it goes. Well, let's just quickly have a look at Bitcoin to see how they correlate. Okay, yeah, pretty much the same sort of stuff. Pretty much the same sort of stuff. Yeah, the bounce is expected. Let's have a look at that of Coinbase, because these are they have their various they trade the data on various exchanges may be different. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's have a look at its 4-hour chart and see. On the 4-hour chart, this is for Bitcoin. Okay, some a contraction of this bounce is expected to kick in from the midnight today, New York time. From yeah, and then consolidate with an accumulative bias. Yeah, and is expected to maybe breach the resistance from its 40 period moving average. Is that the case with MSTR? Let's see. On the 4-hour chart, there might be a divergence in the, let's see, there might be a divergence in the extrapolations because of okay, yeah, pretty much the same thing. Yeah, consolidation with maybe from tomorrow, a slight an accumulative and a bounce might kick in, some expansion might resume. Okay, and expected to breach its 40 period moving average as well. Okay, so we'll see how what's going to happen. Let's see what the people are saying. Okay, vice president sells 2,600 of shares. Okay, Standard Charter Bitcoin sell off likely over as year end rally. Okay, several market indicators have reset to extreme levels. One example is MicroStrategy's net asset value multiple. Okay, Bitcoin capitulation wave bills as ETF outflows, rate shocks hit crypto. Okay, yeah, we'll see what's going to happen. Yeah, let's see. Too low, memory too low here. Let's see whether we have returned. Memory is it usually takes a lot of memory to display these things. Yeah, okay. Let's see what the volume are saying so far. 12 million. Okay, so it has reached its 50-day average and has surpassed it so far. Okay, it's so far so good. We'll see how it goes. Okay, and I'll continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video.